Walk your feet apart, bend your knees, we're gonna twist. Start to swing your arms. Take deep exhales as you twist. Shift from one foot to the other, so the twist is through the hips as well, not just the upper body. Relax your arms. Last 3, 2, 1. Come back to your center. We're gonna have a wide stance to start. We're gonna build up some heat. So the toes are turned out a little bit, not a lot. And we're gonna come into a deep squat. So you wanna keep your tailbone down and your core in. I'm doing this because my tendency is to arch here. So check if that's your tendency and pull everything in with your hands. And then hold there using your muscles. You can hold your hips or you can have your hands to your heart. We're gonna do some grand pliés. This is gonna build up a lot of energy in your thighs, or squats. Here we go. You're gonna slowly straighten, but straighten with integrity. So think of pulling up your thighs as you straighten, and then slowly bend with integrity. Think of rolling your thighs out and really engaging your thighs. Let's move with the breath. Inhale, press up. Exhale, bend, challenge yourself. So you can make this really easy if you're feeling tired. You can make it super challenging by bending down into 90-degree angles. Exhale. Inhale, push up. Exhale. One more time. We're going to be holding the squat for a little bit for a breathing exercise in the next one. So you may want to bring it in a little bit. Just make sure you're not killing yourself and make sure you're not going too deep. So we're going to breathe. You're going to bring your arms up in a fun way, and you're going to inhale, twist to the right. So I'm a mirror view. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So really ground to your feet. Keep going. Try to move through your ribs. So it won't be a big twist. It's through the core and the ribs. Hips stay pretty square. On the exhale, think of squeezing your core and your ribs. We're going to speed it up. Make it powerful. Last 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Throw your arms down. Straighten your legs. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy pulsating through your legs. Give your shoulders a roll. Make sure they're relaxed. We're going to do it again the opposite way. So if you need to shake out your legs, feel free. And then when you're ready, let's reground. Come into that squat. Arms are up in a fun way. Inhale left. Exhale right. We'll start slow. And then build up the energy. Last 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Release. Feel the energy. Imagine negative energy leaving you, draining out of your feet and your body. Take a deep breath. Refocus your eyes. We're going to come right into a warrior 2 for your hips. So you're going to turn your right toes out. Come into a nice bend in your right knee. Open your arms, look to the right. Warrior 2. Now think of that work that we did with the core in the last pose. That tailbone is down, the ribs are pulled in. You're strong, like you have armor on the front of your body, like a warrior. Reverse warrior. Let your back arm rest on your leg. Turn your right palm up. Think of a side stretch, but also a back bend. So you look at the hand, you're bending sideways, but up and back. We're not collapsing in here, but I'm more lengthening and lifting up. Look up, take one more breath. Come on back through warrior 2 and release. Give your arms a little shake. Let's try it to the left. Find your warrior 2. Tailbone down, core muscles in. Stretch your arms, look to the left. Breathe. Reverse warrior, left arm goes up. Look up, lengthen up and out of your ribs. Come back. This time we're going to try a downward dog. Get really low, windmill your hands to the floor and step back through your plank and into your downward dog, or child pose if you prefer. So if you're in the downward dog, massage out your calves and your hamstrings. If you're doing the child pose here, wiggle, sway, work out your back. 5 deep breaths. Release. Child pose with a side stretch. You'll sit back, walk your hands to one edge of your mat, and then drop your head. Breathe into your side. Let's come back. Lift your head, walk it over to the other side. Lift your head, walk it to the center. Breathe into both sides. Release, come on up to all fours. The next part, we're going to strengthen your core. When we're sitting all day, our core tends to weaken, so this will help counterpose sitting. Really engage your core, keep your back at a tabletop. You're going to reach your right arm and your left leg away. So when you look down, this arm should be really vertical. If it looks like on an angle, make sure you realign and check yourself out. We're holding, that's the hard part. Hold and breathe. Pull those ribs in like we've been working on, shoulders down. Good job. Release. Take a moment, reset, check out your alignment. Left arm, right leg. Hold and breathe. Release. Reset. Right arm, left leg. Release. Left arm, right leg. Keep the integrity, keep breathing. Draw your core in. You can still breathe into your chest and your back. Release. One more time each way. Right arm, left leg. Release. Last time. Release. We're going to come to sitting for the boat pose. We'll continue with the core. So you're going to have your legs together. Try to really draw your legs together throughout the pose. Lean back. Option 1, you keep your toes on the floor. Option 2, try and find your balance. Really draw your abdominals in. Option 3, let go and keep lifting your chest. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Strengthen the abdominals in. Reach to the top of your head. The boat pose. One more breath. Pull your legs in, give yourself a big hug. Seated child pose. Release. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to add a twist this time. So you'll get into your boat. Squeeze your inner thighs. And then when you're ready, twist to one side. Tighten the side of the body. Take a deep breath. Other side. One more time in the center. Release. Give yourself a hug. And feel the energy moving through your body. Feel that purifying heat through your core. Release. So now we're going to counter pose with the low lunge. So you'll come on over to your knees, step 1 foot forward, and you're going to sink down into this lunge. So you can have your hands on the floor or on the inside of the foot. You could balance and lift up. So yeah, if you want more of a challenge, come on up and lift your arms up. I'm going to do sort of an in-between, one hand on the floor, one hand on the knee. The most important part is you're feeling this open space through here. You might also feel it on this bent thigh here. Three more breaths. If you're balancing, come on down. Let's go straight to the second side. Knee over ankle, and then match what you did on the first side. Hip flexor stretch. Low lunge. Three breaths. Slowly release. Come to your downward dog. Stretch it out. Release. We're going to come to sitting. So you can sit in a chair or you can sit on the floor, wherever you feel comfortable. We're going to do some work for your wrists and your arms now that you're nice and warm. So before we move on, just take a moment, sit, close your eyes, take some deep breaths and feel how the energy is flowing. For the next part, you're going to do this with your hands. So my thumb is holding my little finger in, and then you're going to turn it this way. So this opens the neural pathways and the carpal tunnel. So it's really good for being on the computer. So you're going to start holding your index finger and you're going to pull your hand back really gently and feel the stretch. You have to have a straight elbow here and feel the stretch from your index finger all the way up your arm. Take a deep breath. Try and keep this circle there between the thumb and the little finger. Great, and then bend to release, middle finger, stretch the middle finger back, straighten your arm. Bend to release, ring finger or third finger. Bend to release. We're going to release the circle. So the last two fingers are on the same neural pathway. So we're going to pull them back together. So hold your ring finger and your baby finger and pull them both back. And take a deep breath. Release, give it a little shake. Now open that hand that you just worked, open the palm, reach it out to the side, pull your fingertips back. So now we're opening up all the neural pathways that run down your arm. If you want more of a challenge, look in the opposite direction of your arm. Breathe into that stretch. You can move here, you can wiggle your fingers, especially if you're feeling a lot of tinglies, make sure you back off a little. But stretching the fingers wide will help counter pose being on the computer. Good job. Let's take it easy and release. Bring your head back, give your arm a good shake. And then feel, so come back to your meditation, feel the flowing energy down the one arm. Notice the difference between your arms. Take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to take a forward bend between sides. You can do this in a chair as well and just hang upside down. If you're sitting cross-legged, make sure your feet aren't being squished. Just move them forward a bit. It will give you a better hip stretch. Lean forward, stretch it out. Deep breaths. Roll up, release. Sit tall, open your chest. We're going to switch your feet around. And let's try the other side. So you're gonna do that number 3, turn it upside down, pull your index finger back, straight arm. Okay. Then to release, pull your middle finger back. Bend, ring finger. Bend, undo the loop and hold the last 2 fingers together and open the whole hand. Release, give it a good shake. Open your hand wide, look away from your hand, option 2. Breathe into the neural pathways down the inner arm. Great, take it easy, slowly come back, give it a good shake, and let's just notice how the energy is flowing through that arm. Drop your chin down to your chest. Slowly round forward into your forward bend. Make sure your feet aren't being crushed. Deep cleansing breaths. Release and roll up. Open your chest. Give your legs a little shake out. We're going to set up a twist on your back. So you're going to start on your side with your legs at a 90-degree angle. And then you're going to open one arm back. So this is very personal. You can always use this hand to support your legs. If you want less of a twist, just move your legs down a bit. If you want more of a twist, move your legs up and your feet forward. The more you move your legs up and feet forward, the more it's going to twist your hips. So you can just play with it. Once you've got it, close your eyes. Let's take some deep, expansive breaths into your side. And feel all that work you did in the class. Now let those muscles on your side go. Two more deep breaths. We're going to roll back onto our side. So just bend this arm, roll back so you can see me. We're going to do a fun pose. It's called Vishnu's couch. So you can do it on your couch. So you're going to support your head with your hand. And then you're going to try to straighten both legs. This part in itself is challenging because you're going to be wobbling, a little bit side to side. If you have a couch cushion or something close by, you could prop it behind your back to help. So option 1, you start to pull one knee up. This is option 1. Okay, option 2, you try to reach for your toe. You can also use a yoga strap and start to straighten your leg. I said we're going to have some fun. You can also do it like this and modify and just hold. If you can't reach your toe, don't worry. You can hold your ankle. And then you point both toes and reach out. So I'll do the modified one. So just holding the knee in. Let's take 3 breaths. Okay, so if your leg is up, start to carefully bring it down. Stretch out. Roll onto your back for a full body stretch. Let out a yawn. And then we'll draw the knees into the chest. Massage your back. Let's switch directions. Roll up just to make it easier so you can see. Swing yourself around. We're going to do that double knee twist. Breathe into the second side. We're halfway through the pose. See if you can relax even deeper. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Bend your arm. Start to roll back. You're going to prop your head up and then try to straighten out your legs. So this is option 1. This can be challenging in itself. Option 2, start to bring your leg up. Option 3, you reach for your big toe and you stretch the legs out away from each other. Okay, so pick an option that's appropriate for you, especially if this is the first time you're doing this pose. Keep breathing, have fun. Okay, and then carefully let's come out of it. Release, stretch out, full body stretch on your back. Let out a yawn, even if it's fake. Stretch your tongue out. Release, draw your knees into your chest. Massage your back. Shavasana time. So take your time getting really comfortable. Stretch your body out. Find the center, back part of your head grounded. Let your hips go. Take deep breaths down into the deeper layers of your lungs. On the exhale, let yourself sink even deeper into the floor.